What's up, everybody? It's David here at Smitty's Garage, coming at you on this beautiful but hot summer day. Sitting in the house in the air conditioning, and I just had a kick into mind. I said, you know what? Let's work on that old Bolens riding lawnmower that was given to us just the other day. Let's see what we can't make out of it, or see what story it wants to tell us. What y'all say? Come on, let's check it out.
Slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Well, guys, we're getting down to it. What'd you say we get this up to the house? Get the old pressure washer out. Let's give this girl a bath. Let's see what she's really made out of. I'll catch y'all when we get it up there. Well, it's been about an hour since I pressure washed it. I have to say, this looks better. I bet you that's why the hood doesn't shut completely. This looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. A lot better, guys. Paint still looks good. We got in here and pressure washed up in here. Well, y'all can see I missed a spot. Honestly, I had something I had to go do, so I just did a fast pressure wash. Oh, looks good. Got that tank cleared up. Little splatter still on here. Curious if this battery will take a charge, because we're showing April of 2005. I mean, I don't know, guys. That may not take a charge. I have a date of manufacture of January of 2011 for this mower. We definitdefinitely are free. I think I have a spare key in there. So really the moment of truth would be the next time I'm fooling with this is jump it off, get a key, hit it with a little ether. Let's see if she'll bust off. Looks a lot better, guys, a lot better. I'd send it on like that. Anyway, I just wanted to update y'all that on that. I have one more surprise that I want to tell y'all real quick. Because curiosity was just getting the best of me, knowing I'm getting ready to strip this down and take this engine off of here, I gave this one shot of ether in the carburetor, and I pulled the string one time and this engine busted off. Promising. Cool beans, guys. Well, probably ain't gonna do a whole bunch of work today, but y'all can tell curiosity's getting me. I just want to know if this thing's gonna bust off. I guess the first thing I want to do is let's see if she's gonna turn over. Let's just see if she's gonna turn over, guys. I got this battery on charge. Well, okay. I'm not sure what's up with this. I can't get this to stay in the parking brake, but I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put a little ether in there, turn it over. Let's see if she'll bust off. Let's do this. I think we'll use the strong stuff today, the 50%. I normally use about a 20, but I just pulled in, and I'm just curious, guys. Wonder if she'll bust off. More than enough. I need to figure out how to get this brake to stay on. Guys, we're gonna get this one going. Awesome. I'll bring y'all back when I'm ready to do some more. That's pretty cool. Y'all see my shadow? Been a couple of days. It's been real busy around here. As y'all can tell, I've been working on other unfortunate endeavors, but that's okay. Firewood for the winter, back to the mower. So what I'm real curious on here is, I'm wondering, I really want to put some fuel in here and just see if she'll run. But I'm wondering if this solenoid, if it's kicking like it should when I turn the key on. So I'm finna hit the pause button, put my hand on there, hit the key switch, and I just want to see if I feel it, moving. If I feel it moving, guys, then we're going to go on and put some Marvel mystery oil, a little bit of seafoam, and some gasoline in here, and we're going to see if this thing will just bust off and run. So far everything's been fairly good, so why not? Let's try it. Well, I did feel it kick, so maybe. Now, we already know that the jets are probably clogged up and stuff, but we're going to do it anyway. Let me run to the shop. Let me get my mix, and we'll try it. Alrighty, y'all can see I got the Marvel, seafoam, and gas. Let's see if she'll fire up, guys. Remember, I gotta hold this. I figured out what's wrong with this right here. I just gotta bend that tab up. Choke. Ha! No way. Take the choke off. Alright. So when I take the choke off, it wants to die. So that is telling me I got a jet that's clogged up. Guys, it runs good. And I may be able to just run it on this choke for a little bit and let that seafoam get in there. But that's wicked. Wow. That's pretty cool, guys. So I'm either going to let it run for a little bit, and so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run it with the choke at high idle, and I'm going to let this cleaner start working through the carburetor, and I'm going to give that a little bit of try. And if it works, great. You know, if not, hey, listen, it's no big deal. I can easily pull the carburetor and, you know, clean it like that. Now, one thing that's getting me is, I wonder what that is right there. I mean, it's dry, so that's not an issue. Okay, y'all see where it's changed right there. I thought I had a leak, I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it with the choke, and I'm going to let all this cleaner come through the carburetor for a little bit. If that proves to be unsuccessful, then we're going to drop the bowl and maybe even pull the carburetor off and just really clean it real good. But she runs. Ran pretty good. Forward progress, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Well, I believe the last time we ventured on this mower, it's been a couple weeks, we were still having problems with the carburetor on the low jet side, running kind of lean, so we was having to run it on choke. So I'm going to take this bowl off of here and just run some carb cleaner up through the jets and see if we can't get it to clean up some. Got a Phillips screw here, got another one right there. I'm just going to drop it down. See if we can't spray some carb cleaner up in there. I really don't want to take this carburetor off. If I take it off, we're buying a brand new carburetor. So let's give this a try. See if we can't get some success. Yeah, them little pilot jets and the tube there, it's pretty clogged up, so I'm gonna spray some cleaner up in there. Was able to get that gasket off in one piece. Everything looks decent here. I'll spray some cleaner down in all these little portholes too. And I guess we'll try to go back together and we'll give this another try. Yeah, I say it was a good call to take this apart. Let's clean this up a bit. Well, definitely no guarantees, but it is a lot cleaner on the inside and all the jets are opened up now. Still no guarantees. If it don't work, I'm just going to order a new carburetor. Probably be the best way to do it anyway. Or take this off and really soak it. But what I'm fixing to do now is go ahead and hook this battery up because that one ain't no good. A little warm out here, so I took my cap off. Put some gas in here because it's all evaporated out in this nice, wonderful Texas heat. And we're going to start this grill up. See how it'll run. Now, before we start it up, let's go ahead and address this issue right here. Y'all can see down there, the bracket doesn't quite want to hold the lever. So I'm going to bend that bracket over some. It's right here. I'm going to push this bracket over a little bit so it'll catch on top of there. That way I don't have to hold my foot on here. Well, I'm still working on that lever there, but it appears we're going to have bigger fish to fry. It appears that it just doesn't want to stop leaking. I've reseated the O-ring. I've cleaned the needle and the seat. And you know what? I'll just put a new carburetor on there. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to try to start it up just for giggles to see if we could get it to run a little better. But I got to do something about that. So I'll probably just drain this gas back in my tank. But yeah, let's see if it'll start up and run a little better. But a new carburetor, definitely on order. Okay, we're in neutral. PTO's off. That is a sign that she's flooded out, ain't it, guys?
Choke off, and it is running right. Yep, so that's with no choke, and it is running right, so that means the carburetor's clean, doing like it should. I still think we're going to put a new carburetor on here, guys. We need a new carburetor. Oh, next time I see y'all on this, we'll be putting a new carburetor on here.
Guys, I don't know. I've had this thing running about 5 minutes. Looks like that leak has stopped. So even though the leak has stopped, it got to where it was running, where it would only have to run on choke again. So yeah, you fix one problem, you solve another. You gain another problem, you solve one. New carburetor. That's the deal. So guys, I got this new carburetor, little tune-up kit in. So I think we're gonna go ahead and take this off and let's change it out. Got them two bolts, pull the cowl off, a couple 8mm, pull the carburetor off, and then we're gonna swap it back in. I think I'll save y'all the boring stuff and just get after it. Let's look at this box real quick. Oh yeah, this is that fuel filter I took off. Man, that's nasty. Looks like a pretty good carburetor. Fuel shutoff valve. Y'all know I love them. New fuel filter. New spark plug. Hey, that's cool. Man, we could pretty much tune this thing up. I like that. So, let's get it, man. Let's just do this. I want to hear this thing run on its own with not having to choke it. Still haven't worked this little lever yet so this brake can stay in place, but that's okay. And wouldn't y'all know, problem number one, wrong air filter. So we'll be cleaning this one out. Hope we don't have problems here. Well guys, we definitely are not going to run today, as my biggest fear, suspicion actually, has come true. I was going to put the fuel shutoff on here and fuel filter and hook it up and let's start it up, but nope. That's what I was thinking. So anyway, I need to get a whole new run of fuel line, but that's not going to stop me from going ahead and getting this cowl back on. Let's change the spark plug out and at least get up to the point of fuel line. Actually, we're going to leave the cowl off because no, we're going to put it all back on. I'm going to button all this up. We're just not going to have a fuel line going to it. Man, that sucks, but such is life, guys. Let's get everything buttoned up. We got that on. Here's the old one. Be honest with you, other than this leak right here, this carburetor cleaned up well on the inside, was doing good, so I will be keeping it as a spare. I'll deep clean it and put a new gasket on it, but I feel better having a new carburetor here. I'm going to change the spark plug out. I'm going to button that cowl back on, and I'll probably go ahead and hook a fuel line up to here, to a fuel filter, to a fuel shutoff line, and then we'll just be waiting on that section of hose right there. I don't have that size, so that's just going to be that. Off camera, I'll be changing the oil on here, and I still have to work with this switch down here. Not real sure what to do there, but I think that's all I'm going to show today. Kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is, guys. I am glad to have that, though. Till next time, I'll bring y'all back. Well, I got me some fuel line. Pretty sure we're going to put this fuel line on here. Put some fuel in the tank. Get this old girl started up. Let her run. Haven't quite got that figured out, but I'm thinking we get that to where it'll work there. Then I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. Been quite some time since I've last dropped a video. Doing a little work on my yard tractor here. I need to get this thing running so I can get my wagon and my wood splitter up here where I got this tree cut up. Got to start splitting on that. I've had so much going on here in the shop. Y'all can see half my toolbox is out. I just have not had time to even put anything up. Been doing a lot of repairs. I'm back working on this generator. I've got a game plan for that hole in the fuel tank. Guys, there's just been a lot going on here at the garage. A lot off camera. You know, and plus I've been working a lot. Oh my gosh, it's been about 105, 108 degrees here. We had a good little squall come through last night. Temperatures are in the upper 80s, lower 90s. And it'd be a perfect time to just kind of wrap this up. There's probably some more I can do to it. I definitely want to address this brake, but let's just get it running on its own. I like to wrap this up. I like to get a little upload going. Ain't dropped one in a while, guys. Just so busy doing things, but enough of this jibber jabbering. I'm gonna change this hose, this fuel line on this thing real quick, and put some fuel in it. Let's get it running. Let's do this, guys. Well, I got the fuel line put in. I got everything hooked up. I already know the transmission works because I drove it down here. So I reckon all that's left to see is how is it going to run with this new carburetor? And will it just idle? If it'll idle, then I'm going to be happy with this section. And we'll just wrap this little upload up. So let's just do this, guys. Got the fuel valve turned on. Go ahead and do that. Choke it. Turn the key. There's full idle. Seems to be running good. Let's bring it down to low. Well, the governing leakage, all that seems to be working just fine on the throttle. So I'm pretty sure it just needs to warm up. Let's start it back up. Yeah, I need to adjust that screw a little bit, but I think this is what I've been looking for. Start it back up. Let's go ahead and I just turn that fuel valve off. We're gonna go ahead and just run it on out so the carburetor will be dry. And I believe we're going to wrap this one up for this upload. There we go, guys. You know what? I'm pleased with how this thing runs. I know it cuts. I've already cut with it. Oh, had to jump it off. I almost tripped on that, guys. I got to trace down the fuel problem with this. It'll run with the ether, but it won't run on fuel. So neither my carburetor's gummed up or fuel pump ain't working. That's all right. I'll just get a regular lawnmower and pull this in my splitter up there. Guys, I am pleased with this. Like I said, there's some minor things I need to do. Kind of adjust that bracket, air this tire up a little bit, but overall, I'm pleased with it. And we're going to wrap this one up. I believe we're just going to wrap this little upload up. What we sitting at, guys? About a month since I put one out. And that's just when these got dropped off. Just been real busy, man. And I know my uploads are just real sporadic, but in my line of profession, summertime is just the absolute busiest. And it just is what it is, you know. I just kind of do this in my spare time. I'm not a big dollar production like a lot of these people and a lot of these channels, and they can just drop videos 2 or 3 times a week with unlimited funds and all that stuff. That's just not what goes on here at the garage. But I'm just an old country boy, and I like to have fun tinkering with things, and this is getting pretty close to being able to go drop it off at this person's house that I just want to give it to. You know, they got about 2 acres and maybe an acre, and they've been push mowing it with a 21-inch push mower, and I bet you this will make their life a little easier on days that they just want to mow, get it done a lot quicker. Guys, I appreciate y'all's patience with me. I know it's been rough and just really haven't got to do a whole bunch, but if y'all could do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, like, you know, comment, share, subscribe. Man, I'd love to have you here at Smitty's Nation. Give me a thumbs down. You know, 1 month, I probably deserve it, guys. Hey, listen, that the grind never ends. Find something that you like to do it today, and tomorrow do it better. Thank you for all of y'all that take time out of y'all's busy schedule to watch the crazy things I do around here in the shop. That old girl right there, I can't wait to get on that one. It's gonna go on my deer back here if I get it running, you know what I mean? More horsepower, more power, baby. Hey, thank you for taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day. This is David here at Smidge's Garage, and I just thank y'all. Peace. And I'm out, guys. Thank you.